All right. There's a lot of bird activity out here. Two red cardinals. You know, girl, the way I'm looking at this is like the gods really don't play around in the demons' dances. You know, these people is ridiculous. It's just like existing. Existing is what it's come down to. You know, these people just don't say nothing to me. If you've been trying to kill me for 1,000 years and I'm still here, just shut up. You lost. You know what I'm saying? And we just getting a little bit better every time. Mentally. This ain't even about no movement. They trying to stop somebody from getting busted. It's a police officer in reverse. They trying to stop this police officer from getting arrested or busted for stealing somebody's property. Ugh. They're trying to stop this from happening, but it's happening anyway. I don't know what we're gonna do because I don't want this thing to get hot. While you're sitting out here, you know, that's like somebody saying they want to fight with you and you all didn't even fight. Like, fuck. I don't know. There's something weird about these people. You don't even know this person. They saying that they want to fight or something like this. It's weird. These people is already out the game. They all know they stole. They all know that they stole something from the person that they're trying to defeat. Yeah, somebody's not a divine feminine. They're not a demon. They don't talk demon language. So whatever this is that they're trying to make it like it worked, it didn't work. You know, you just stop doing whatever you're doing here. Yeah, somebody is not a Christian, or they're not being seen as a Christian. We got somebody that used to sell drugs, but they feel like they're not riding dirty this time. They tried to redo the storyline with them being good, but you can't. You already did the damage. This is a drug dealer that tried to do an illegal investigation on you. Could have planted drugs on you or something. Plant drugs in your locker at school. Plant drugs on you or something like this. It's like they messed up because they tried to take you out of something and now you out of it. What do you want? You know what I'm saying? You took somebody out of this is like somebody tried to rebuild the last 30 years, like, oh man, if I would have never got married to this person, but like they stole your whole kingdom, right? Is what they think. Now they gonna redo it and act like they the original members of the kingdom. And they blocked you out of something. Now they blocked out of it, but they trying to rebuild it. It's just the strangest thing. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I was watching this Afro show or something, and you know, it kind of reminded me of like how my bed was set up, how we used to like kick it. It's kind of like a little like side show or something like this. I don't know, but it's almost like somebody was recording me all my life, and then they're gonna make like movies out of this, or they're gonna do something like this, and I'm not gonna get paid for it. Like these people is ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, we got co-parenting. Okay, this could also be Like somebody, like you had a child, and then this group of people made a pact. They cloned your child and left it with you, and they all left, and they went and started a whole nother life. They could have even cloned you and took you with, but they left you and a child like your child at where you at, and then they went to like Texas or Chicago or Atlanta or something, and then they started the thing over after they got anointed or after they got woke up by me. They took the life and they started it over somewhere else. It's weird. Co-parenting. So really, you thought you was raising your kid all this time, and you was not. They want you to feel like it was a waste of time because you're not raising your kid. I don't know how to explain it to you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody wanted to make it seem like you was a bad parent or something like this. They like, or you wasn't there for your child or something like this. Co-parenting in reverse. Okay. I mean, or this could be somebody else because, like, you could have been in a situation where your man went to work every day and paid all the bills. But anything else with the kid, I don't care if they need some fruit snacks. You the one that had to go in the cabinet to get the fruit snacks. If they fell and scraped their knee, you had to do it. If they had a doctor's appointment, you had to do it. If they had a school appointment, you had to go to it. If they had a diaper change after 6 weeks, you had to do it. If you had to, you know what I'm saying? If they got into a fight with each other, you had to break it up. You had to do all the discipline, all the everything. The only thing the person did was pay the bills and come home. Now, if you said, hey, take them to, you would have to tell this person, hey, take them to the park. Hey, can you take them for a walk? Hey, can you take them down there to your mom's house with you? Or can you do like this or something like this? Other than that, the person was not co-parenting with you. They just feel like these is a group of men that feel like if they pay the bills, what else am I supposed to do? Okay? But this person could have tried to act like you wasn't even there for your child. It's like somebody's giving a whole different storyline than what actually happened here. Okay? Some kind of secret society. Somebody could be in a secret society. Okay? You know? Somebody could be using like a couple of things like in this lifetime, say right now, like I was just talking to my daughter and said, you haven't been to one of my things yet or whatever. And I keep on trying to figure out which one is the meat, which one is such a, I could have went to one or one, at least one I could have went to, but I didn't get to go to it or whatever. And it's just like, oh, well, this is a bad parent because you're not, but her dad went to two. Okay, if one of us is there, what, you get what I'm saying? But it's like, I'm kind of taking a break. I'm kind of taking a break. I'm kind of not sure if these children are mine. I'm kind of taking a break. So I'm doing the necessary things. She eat every day. She got clean clothes. She will go to school. I'm there with her. I watch her during the day, watch her at night. You know, I talk to her all the time. She sit with me. We spend a lot of time together around each other. But I talk to her about boys. I talk to her about things that she need to talk about. That's my part. So you see what I'm saying? I could go to the shit, but I might not go to it. You know what I'm saying? It's really like I signed you up. I went to the doctor's office, got your slip. I did all the shit I was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? I take you, I pick you up, I wait out there for you. I do this, I do that. You know what I'm saying? That's my part. You get what I'm saying? So she got clean clothes. She's healthy. She eat good. She got money in her pocket to get food or snacks or whatever she wants. You know, she's having a decent life. She's not getting abused. Not that I know of on the earthly level. What I can see, she's not being abused unless there's galactic members that's doing something to the child. All right, but they got CPS energy here. You know, it could be a little bit hard too these days for a lot of parents, you know, now that the kids is not really having friends, like some kids don't have friends in school. It's like hard for them to have friends or something I feel like it's something to do with the societal norm or social media. But they want you to be their friend too now. So that's kind of hard. Like if you never, you know, if your children never wanted to talk to you, and now this last one that I'm raising, she want to talk to me like we best friends. You know what I'm saying? And even when I was little, I had friends. I had people to talk to, but you know, you find out that these people could have been two-faced or it wasn't what you thought it was. You see what I'm saying? So I had friends. I know how that feel. I watch my children not have friends but a little bit, you know, like neighborhood friends, associates they had. But I watched them not have like a best friend like this, except for my oldest daughter. She had these twins around the corner, but I watched them struggle with making a friend that is like, you know, carries on or something like this, right? Um, and then now this child, she's more. It's more like she's an only child because all the other girls can take care of themselves. So you know, and she kind of talked to them, but they kind of like it's a space and age right there. So she depends on me to conversate about the little stuff with her friends or a boy she's talking to or whatever. I'm not used to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not used to it, so I'm trying to get used to it and lending an ear and not being, you know, rude or not trying to, you know, not listen. But then also I'm being attacked spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, and financially, right? And I got other shit too right now that I had to worry about, like my livelihood, where I'm going to be laying my head if people is playing funny shit and funny games around me. How am I going to get a hold of these things that belong to me that might be in a different name that all these people from this community hid from me, that they're running around here enjoying their life with, but they knew it belonged to me all this time? You see what I'm saying? Like, you be thinking if these people going to court, they never asked to see me unless you dressed somebody up like me and said that that was me and took them in there. You know, it's something weird like this. Yeah. Touching the world with your gifts. So I could be somebody that just sees the world different than every single other person in the world. That could be a Christ energy. Um, you know what I'm saying? These people could have got on to this shit a long time ago and they just blindfolded me so I couldn't see how to navigate these last couple years so they can be ahead of me and redo the story without me. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like that's weird to me. Okay? Like I never did nothing to these people. I know I'm not all that, but I'm good enough, motherfucker. So it's just something about this is about this money. It's like it's just gotta be. We got the attorney and a lawsuit, and somebody don't want you to have it. It's like, and the people that could help you get it, it's like they are detached from you. Like there's a big space in between, a big gap in between you guys. So, you know. But sometimes I look at these entities how they showed up, and like y'all been connected to me all my life. You know what I would do about a situation. Do it like that. You know what I'm saying? I almost feel like these motherfuckers is a piece of me. And even the ones that don't look familiar, or even the ones I'm like, damn, you look like a mix between this person and that person. Because imagine that these people, like I had the children, my cousins that had the kids around me. But imagine if these people actually were having double lives and they were, say, the best friend. They did this shit right here where they split the life. Like we were having a life where we were, and they was also building something somewhere else. It's like, you know, where it would be okay for my man to cheat on me and, you know, have other women and have other baby mamas. That wasn't my reality. It could have never been because of my energy. It could have never been because of my energy. So they would have had to clone somebody and take them somewhere else and let them have that life. And then after whatever this is that I had left my little family, or I crushed my family, crushed their family, something like this on this side, they already built something that's strong on that side with the finances that they made off of me, where they're gonna be fine. And then it's like they wanted me to make it like my existence was just a blip or something and I'm gone. That's just, yeah. It's something about this money theft though. So they were doing it big somewhere, okay? Of the person, yeah, that's what I'm saying. This has something to do with stealing this money from the person with the real power. So, you know, even if CPS or something, if they swap this child or something, CPS is supposed to talk to the parent, but who is the parent? You see what I'm saying? These motherfuckers think they slick. So you mean to tell me you send your kid for a sport or something, and there's a crazy bitch talking about she's the mother or something at this sport? Somebody comes snatch the kid and then swap the kid out, and nobody says nothing or something like this? Because I noticed that the daughter from my picture when she was like 3 years old, she's in her teens now, but when she was like 3 years old, I noticed that her forehead, she got like two little nodules or two little, you know, bumps on her forehead. Like, I don't know, her forehead was shaped a little bit strange when she was little, had a big old little head. Okay. And she kind of tore me real bad with that big ass little head. And then I was looking at that picture and I seen that, but when she got back in the car yesterday from when she came back home from coming from her thing last night, I noticed that her forehead is shaped like that. But just a couple other days, I don't know if y'all know. Well, her forehead was more like flat. Like, you know how that one dude is on Star Trek? They got like the flat forehead with the little, it's like a shield on the front of his forehead. It's like that. Or like her forehead is more like, if y'all watch Tarot, Savage Intuition, her forehead like shape is a lot like Savage Intuition. So I don't know if these people are trying to cover up the fact that this man, that these people are stealing my man's sperm or stealing my eggs, or because sometimes these people, the children, be looking like these people. I don't understand that, right? Um, so I don't know if they're just protecting this man from everything or something like this, because they're sitting in my power, right? Um, but her forehead was shaped like that a couple days ago, and it's almost like these children be whispering things in the wind to me as they're being swapped out. But it's almost like they're in an adult energy, like, I got this, don't worry, or something like this, like, it's not how you think, or something like this. I can kind of feel like when I feel like they look different, it's like they're trying to tell me, don't panic or something like this. Okay, it's almost like the children are cheating on the mother. The children are cheating on the mother with another mother. It's almost like a Coraline syndrome is what I'm picking up. Yeah, something about some coven ties here. Even when I think about some of these people that got away with, splicing with me or something like this, and they could be celebrities or something like this. It's like, if something ever happened to me, I guess I know that they'll be taken care of by these people. They'll be watched over while they still need them. But when they don't need them no more, they're gonna just discard them, and it's too late, because you don't realize that these people used the hell out of you like this and stole the hell everything from you until it's too late. You get what I'm saying? Until it's already over. So, it's really like a saving grace or something like this, okay? All right. So somebody could be in a gang or something like this. Help from a group effort, going to a practitioner. So somebody could be going to someone here. This could also be going to someone to have sex. You know, um, using some kind of excuse or something like this. Okay. Because somebody's reprogramming somebody, like, to think that it was a bad idea. You didn't build something beautiful with somebody or whatever like this. And I'm just like, it's just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's a whole bunch of lying ass people, like, because whatever this group is that was in here before or around, they just a bunch of pathological liars. These people are liars. They just lie. And I don't want nothing to do with these people. Like, don't, like, keep them away from me. Okay. Okay, these squirrels is bothering me a little bit. Okay. Yeah, somebody's leg, stepping into a new experience. Somebody could have tried to block somebody from doing this, but the plans might be failing. All right. It's just, I don't like when I see somebody using something that has something to do with me and it look like trash. I don't. And there'd be a whole bunch of African women playing the parts. Most of these women don't even be American. They be African. And they be trying to act like they had these experiences in the 90s. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's weird. All right. Somebody thought that they was going to point the finger at you. Um, a father. FAOU doctor. Somebody could have been trying to, it says warning of a problem either now or in the near future. Somebody's pointing the finger at someone, that somebody else is not a Christian. They were just going to church. They was just having a healthy looking church, like, from the outside. But these people are not Christians. They're fake. Somebody could even be a pastor or on a church, but they were not. They were in a coven. They were not believing in God, okay? And somebody is touching the world with their gifts here, okay? I don't know. Oh, shh. Hold on, y'all. Let me put these away before. Hold on. Oh no. Hold on, y'all. Uh, okay. Secure foundation flew out. The coven ties. I don't know. Somebody could be in a coven, or you connected to one, or you won over a coven. Okay, I don't know. What is this squirrel doing? Eating all these damn leaves or whatever. I'm gonna be building a nest or something. Coven ties. So somebody's acting like they doing something alone. Okay. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. So this is right here on top of gift. And then we got birds flying. News is on the way about some kind of coven ties or something here. All right. Yeah, this is the thing to make somebody feel like they're not worthy, or they're not um the chosen one, or they're not the king, or they're not the real, person that's in charge, by running something that is foreign to the person, something that they can't understand. Okay. But these people are terrorists. Like, there should be people that's concerned about this, that see it from the outside and just remove these people. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it could be somebody's kingdom, but if y'all know now that you was dealing with criminals and the imposter is king, or imposters all this time, then, don't ask me what I'm about to do about it. Y'all the ones was helping them do all the stuff. You the ones was running around with them. You the ones let them back in when I told you not to. So I don't have no worries, because we already laid this shit out when it was going on. Okay, I gotta work on nurturing myself and filling my cup back up. All right, for the next chapter. Okay, I can't look at nothing that happened here as a loss. I look at it as I won. You get what I'm saying? I look at it like these people is lost. I just look at it, everything reversed. Everything they want somebody to feel, but you don't see it that way. That's because they want you to feel this. They're projecting, and they're feeling like that, and they want you to feel like this, so that you could get sucked down with them. So we got an empty chair here. Someone is leaving your life, but it look like it's in reverse. And then we have the sun. Okay, happiness and well-being. So I don't know. These people can't try to block your stuff anymore. So something is looking, something is looking good here. Okay, the outcome is looking good. If you were being blocked, you know, it looked like somebody is sitting in your seat, but somebody else ain't leaving your life. But I think you don't want this person in your life. Like, these people are trying to act like you sitting here trying to, they wanted to see you chasing somebody out the door, hanging on the back of their pants or their shoestring, like, please don't leave me. And that didn't happen, or that's not happening. Or you're realizing that these people left you a long time ago. Everything else is just it's just the castings of these people, or it's just the skin that they was once in that's left behind. You know? And there is a money trail. Flowers, happiness, scissors, and then the barrel. Okay, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, and goals. This is coming out kind of crooked here. Okay, the bottom of the barrel is always dry. All right, somebody might have found something where they feel like that's not the case, or somebody found a way to siphon your energy and give it to other people so they don't need you no more. They was gonna stick around until you didn't have nothing else to offer, whoever this is, because they want to prove that you're not the one. But again, this barrel is on my coat of arms for my dad's side of the family. But again, if they kill all my family members like in 1981 or 82 and replace them with clones, these are the people that's stealing from me and taking my money over to other countries and blissing them. Yeah, it says accounts, cash, schemes, fraud. or somebody's name start with FR, like Fred or Fran or Francis. Okay. And then we got the scissor energy here. Okay. Or the scissor energy, disappointments in some affairs. Okay. Somebody can't block something no more. A crooked attorney is showing up here about some money theft. Snooze. But this could also be the reason is with that snooze song. Every time I hear that, I turn it off because it make me think about somebody doing sleep spells on somebody. You know, making you sleepy where you need to be aware or you need to be alert about something. Okay, you just too important. Somebody could be looking at you as money. Okay, they could have lied and said that my dad was this money person that I don't know, he used to be around the family when we were little. I don't think it is. It was supposed to be my cousin Renard's dad. But somebody could be saying it was my dad because they could have gave Renard my blessings or something like this. Try to give this person my anointing or something. I remember used to call him Ramrod. So somebody could be trying to be like the goat, a hot rod kind of energy here. All right, a bird perched, waiting for the news package or letter. So this kind of bird right here, y'all, I kid you not. I just said it in my head when I say there's so many bird activity. I about to say when I went to my dad's house, I was sitting on the driveway and I was smoking a cigarette and I looked up. And I seen this big old weird looking bird and I'm thinking we did cross the border. You know, I don't even remember seeing when I was younger. I don't remember seeing no birds like that, but the bird just came in. It was like a hawk though, but it looked just like this. Okay. This is about money or something here. A car, Cree, band, some kind of money band. We got mun here, like money or mon, like Jamaica. All right. And then we got spears in reverse. This could be like something to do with this like Britney Spears energy here. Okay. Like this is somebody like, oh, you was outrun or somebody else got it. You've been sitting here looking at me for 7 years and you waiting for me to get it. We're not on the same language. I'm not going to play with you. I'm not going to sit here and I'm not even going to try whatever you're talking about because it don't have nothing to do with me at this point. It really ain't. Like, I mean, why you even still looking? And it's not a competition. I don't feel like I lost anything. I'm just like, dude, it's okay. For real. Like, it's just to make these people going to just look stupid. It's okay. I don't fall asleep thinking about this money and wallowing about this money all fucking night long. You motherfuckers is gonna get what you supposed to be getting. You gonna get what you gonna get. It's almost like they made laws to protect these people and then let them come in here and rob us. We got the lion here. All right. It's all about like jealous, see, or people that never had nothing. I'm telling you, this is like the nothing. This is like that black dog on it's like the nothing. Like somebody is that fucking greedy. Like, ew, somebody is disgusting. This could even be a fake emperor. All right. So time to act. Somebody could be trying to say that you're a bad parent or you have children out there that people stole from your womb and you don't even know that they exist. It's like somebody went and put your eggs in a bank. They put your eggs in like an egg bank for somebody to come that want to have a baby and they can't have a baby. You know, this could be more LGBT for these people that know that they want to be with the same sex or whatever, and they're trying to punish God's children or whip us or something, and they want to use our eggs because they're so used to our energy, or maybe for a long time these people could only like center themselves on my energy, and they got tired of doing that. They don't think I'm good enough, or look at this person. Oh my God, we don't want to deal with this person anymore. Something like this. Yeah. Okay. But CPS reports. The reports is leading to a secure foundation though. And now it's leading to also an investigation on on this Creed energy. These could be, or Creed. These could be Creed Indians. Okay, something about a card in the bank. All right, and something about a wheel. Okay. The real power. So the whoever the real power is supposed to be connected to this wheel. Indecisive, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. So somebody wants this to be your energy here. And they've been told to tread lightly about whatever this is. I smell some kind of perfume. With some type of caution here. To tread lightly. Heartache over what you no longer have. Yeah, somebody is not in heartache about something. You didn't already cut these ties off yourself or something. Whether you knew they was a link to something of yours or not. And then somebody wanted to take a bow or something. You are higher, highly thought of. CPS could be saying that this is not true. Also, somebody, like, say you have a granddaughter or a grandson. Somebody is saying that, like, you're the parent. You know, and somebody is trying to do CPS threats on you as the parent. But you're not the parent. You watched your child have this child. You know, somebody is doing something like that. My right ear just went out. You're not the mother. It's like everybody can see this. Secret society, so a gavel, involvement with the law, parenting in reverse, a drug deal or drug addict. Like somebody is trying to hurry up and rush you through like 10 years of like, say you lived an upright lifestyle. No drugs, no this, no that, or whatever like this. Somebody tried to like kidnapped you, cloned you, and whisk you through a life of trauma, beatings with men. Like these are things that people in your reality, they didn't see you suffer these things. So somebody took you out of your reality, reprogrammed you, put you somewhere else with an abusive man in a drug-filled energy or something and got you caught. And they're saying, yes, this is the Shalonda here. Right? But you're still living a decent life. You know, it's not luxurious or anything, but you're still living a life where you still don't do drugs. You're still not doing none of this shit that these people are saying, but they trying to act like this is the case. This could be even to cover up the fact that people was stealing eggs and stealing people. Like, this is weird. So say you was never on drugs and you're like, yeah, you only saying this online because you can feel that people are listening. First of all, that could possibly help. Or they could harm, whatever this is. Or you're saying this because it's coming out in the readings. You're saying this because it's true. Like, oh yeah, I've never been in a, just in case your person is separated from you and they're trying to say that this person was whooping your ass and they wasn't. Unless these people live in a different world than me. Or they were taking me into a different realm than I know. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? This could be if they swap me out at that hotel in Milwaukee. If they swapped me out at that hotel, they could have took that version of me, right? Because my skin is usually was a little bit lighter back then. They could have took that version of me and sent it to Chicago, and then they replaced me with like an older model or something like this. And this person could have been having a hard ass life. They could have sent them there with no money. Some dude picked them up. I'm your man now. Or I don't know how these people work in these underground things, but this could be something like this. Okay. And you could have been stuck in. So here, I'm just stuck with somebody that we acting like we don't exist right now. Because I'm trying to figure out something and these people up to something. Them boys up to something. They up to something, right? Or whatever's using them is up to something, right? And I'm just figuring shit out, right? This is a game for these people until it's not no fucking more. But I tell you, somebody is seeing you. They got in the club. They know now how cloning works, and they're okay with it. They don't want to see somebody else. They want to see you, or they know that they had model 22J with them 3 years ago, and that was they like that model being around them, but somebody else is using 22J right now. So, and they could be using them for hoeing. They could be using them for stripping. They could be using them for anything. I might not even notice myself if I seen this clone. You understand? But your husband or your wife could be sleeping with that person. So they're not really cheating on you. They sleeping with you. The you that was here 3 years ago. You understand? It's like the clones is hunting us down to put stuff on us so they can get freedom papers. Okay? It's something weird like that. Okay? And so we got drugs. Yeah, this is, it says doctor, and we got Sal. So somebody's doctor is a pig, or it could be doctors and fake police or something, and judges here. It got you involved with something with the law, with a legal investigation, or they want to do a legal investigation. But we got bread in reverse here. Okay, so period of prosperity and abundance. Somebody's trying to strip somebody here. Okay, these are Christians acting like they're Christians, but they're not, and they're trying to strip somebody of something here. Your money. Okay, they could be even trying to castrate somebody. Like, I don't know if these are regular police, because we got a lot of you got those shadow people, you got these other people, you got, I don't know what kind of police this is, but we got involvement with the law. We got L here, so this could be God's law that somebody's going through, and this could be somebody trying to take away somebody's wiener, actually trying to say that they did something. This could be like somebody keeping your twin flame away from you, knowing that y'all hearts go out to each other, or y'all still communicate in the sleep realm or something. This is all this stuff. This is not natural. All these people don't travel like this. Y'all using technology, so you know who's hooked up to who at what times. You know why you doing it. You know what they doing. You know what's going on. So, you know, this could be they forcing the man, like, you know, let's say it's something silly like this, where this man is sitting there watching videos. They got him locked in a cell, and he's watching videos of you all day long, even naked in the shower, even when you're playing with yourself, even if you're having sex with somebody. They making this man watch all this stuff or something, and then they let this person out. Where's the first place this man is going? He ain't been looking at no. He might go to another girl or something like this, but eventually all the images of you that he been seeing in this torture chamber or whatever, the person is going to want to get to you. So somebody could have opened up the door here for this person, know exactly where this person going to go, because this could be somebody that's sired to you. That's their mama, or when they really need that, they go back to that original source. Energetically, otherwise, maybe these people have been physically doing this to you or me all our life. We just never knew it because we was drugged. All right, so they follow this person, set the person up, knowing he about to go back home. Or say you got a situation where your man didn't leave you. It wasn't his idea. Nobody was talking to him. He wasn't about to leave. They kidnapped this man, and he don't know about. He just still thinking that my wife and kids at home. My wife and kids. I wonder this. I wonder that. Because somebody got with your man, or they took your man, or they got with your man, convinced them to run away for money or something like this, and then that bitch kept your kids and pimped your kids out. Straight up. They kept your kids and pimped your kids out, and they falsely reported on this man and put him in jail. Once he realized what he was in, and he didn't want to do whatever this is that they thought, he like, oh, I thought we was just doing this, and somebody like, no, we doing that. And then they put this person in jail, and they kept the kids, and then they left you with fake kids. Okay, or me, they left you with fake kids that's not your kids, because they wanted your kid. They want kids, the kids that originally was yours, that got your same DNA or something a little bit. Okay. So this is what happened for somebody, and this man was faithfully in jail all this time thinking about you, and then he might come to your channel and find out who you is through just tarot first, and be like, oh, this person think all this stuff about me, and that's why I say you gotta be careful, motherfucker. That's for people that get tripped up on the tarot route. Ain't shit tripping me up over here. I can listen to 32 million tarot readings, and it's not getting me to go in a direction where if I don't already know it, motherfucker, I'm just listening. You know what I'm saying? It's once in a while somebody say something, I already put it together in my head. Like, yeah, that's what the motherfuckers did. And then this person will say it. But that still could be a trick. Because if I'm one of the main crystal domes that they're using, you just got that right from me, and you just repeated after me. You didn't come up with that or make that up or confirm that. You just got it from me. So, you know, people be thinking that that's why I'm still glad that this is telling me, God is telling me that it ain't over. Yeah. They think they know something. Let them. You get what I'm saying? We're not over here clarifying shit. We just giving you the rundown. Why you think you playing. You get what I'm saying? This is this. It kind of could be proving how psychic or something somebody is. We really don't want to do that either. It's just like, I mean, if that's what you think, I don't know. You're going to try to get the information anyway. You're going to try to crack my head open in a minute to get it. So, you know, you might well play with it. Okay? Or you already did. Okay? So this is what this is. It's supposed to feel like defeat, but it's never gonna feel like that for me. It's like something that you oblivious to. I'm not gonna. You said that me and Sally Mae fought at the corner last night at 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't remember that. I wasn't there, so I'm not gonna take a defeat for something that did not happen, in my fucking reality. You can run around to the rest of the across the world and go tell people this story. And it's not gonna matter to me because I was not there. You know. But I'm pretty sure that the girl with the orange hair, they got her. They got that version of me that spent the night at that hotel. And they was probably pimping that person out or something like this. We got Bree. Somebody named Bree. After death is in reverse. These people could have been saying, oh, wait until autumn comes or something. But that's not happening. I already told them that wasn't going to be happening. Okay? Okay? Somebody's name could be Bree or something like this. Okay? But also, financial pinch. Um, some of your family members could be trafficking those children, those original children, keeping them at family members' houses, making them, like, say this family felt like you didn't bring your kids around enough. They kidnapped your kids and gave you clones to make them be around the family enough. But every time you come around the family, the kids wasn't there. When you don't come around the family, the kids is there. So they can say, oh, yeah, Shalonda, she out there on drugs or something, when did it? So somebody is doing the whole, these people is fucking psychotic. These people are psychopaths after death because somebody is not dying or something like this. Somebody got into a financial pinch, and so they trying to bring you some, I don't know, with the law. Okay, these are people that won't stop. They just gonna end up paying or something here. Money will be coming towards you. Okay? Somebody is like in big trouble here. And somebody wants you to dance with their father. This is like the version that you created this whole thing with, that they ruined it by corrupting it and playing with other people other than you, and building with other people financially, like actually building real solid, other institutions with other people that you didn't know about. Now somebody wants you to stay behind in the area you in and just please their dad, please, or something like this. This person got a whole new car. Say you supposed to be the one with a new car because now people want to kill you in the body you in because you done woke up. Because really, we just all supposed to be waking up from this slumber, and there's a group of people that know that you are, and they ready to kill you when you wake up. So it's almost like these people got to run, and somebody cared about, they want you to feel like they cared about me enough to get me a new body. But this could also be meaning why these people are damned. And then they keep trying to get a new body and a new body instead of working on the one that they got. Because I feel like it's timing. God already stocked whatever God is going to stock and with the rest. This 7-year war or whatever. Now, the Lord gods are playing around with us. It's just kind of like what this seemed like. Somebody kept me hidden or a firmament over me so that I could get skipped over. But, it's like, I don't know. I don't think God is going to forget the number. I love to be in that number. You get what I'm saying? Okay. So we got the dog here. Okay, protection from a powerful friend. So you didn't take the bow or a bow or tie the knot. So there could be somebody protecting somebody here. We got the flag. So the flagpole. Okay, this could have something to do with the post. Somebody's last name could be Post. All right. Don't be tempted to lower your standards. Yeah. Okay. A secure foundation with Post. Somebody's last name is Post. Could be mine. Could be yours. I mean, shit. This could go back to Mar-a-Lago. But maybe it's not actual Mar-a-Lago. Maybe there could be a house in your neighborhood that some estranged family members were living in. They were just watching or keeping a close eye or dream fasting with you or something without approaching you. And these people had to leave. Like, they can't approach you or they can't say nothing. You got to kind of just like, know or whatever. But maybe these people didn't know they was wasting their time because you've been binded since a child. And these people don't know how to remove that ritual, but they also could benefit from you being with that ritual. So, I don't know. These could be family members that left you out when they were doing really good And now God is about to bless you or me. And then these people are going to go down low. You know, why not leave it with the family or the person that's coming up? Why just scatter it, or why just do whatever? I don't know. Maybe because these people were brainwashed or mind controlled. So to do something else, to leave it to somebody else. Okay. At the last minute. Okay. So we got illegal. There's a legal, like, because like I said, if somebody, if in Europe some people is killing somebody or something like this, right? It's a serial killer on the loose, and I'm on my channel and I'm talking about the case, and I disclose heavy details that the police is like, how is this person know this stuff? Well, I'm all the way over here and you motherfuckers is in Europe, and I never been to Europe. It might be because I can see without because I'm actually a real seer. You know, somebody is trying to build up because you know about stuff, you know, and somebody like, well, don't you feel stupid? You should just shut up and don't talk no more. Why though? Why? If we're supposed to be prophets and we're supposed to be dreaming dreams and saying stuff, why? Who are you? Who are you to come to my channel and force something on me because of what a psychic read me as a psychic or a seer or a god as to what I see? What are you trying to hide? Why are you coming picking on me? I've never been to Europe. Why why would you come, why would you think I'm a any way, shape, or form connected to the murders that's going on in Europe? I should not have to shut my mouth. I should not have to not talk on my channel because I got some kind of gift. You motherfuckers got money, fame. You had my lifestyle. You stole my kids, my husband. You stole my whatever this is, my virginity, my spiritual virginity. You stole all this shit without even helping me or plugging me in or showing me the ropes or nothing. You ran the game on me. Okay. And I can't wait until this shit come back around. That's what this is. I'm going to do this shit different. I want you to all get real settled in. You get what I'm saying? Because it ain't over when the BBL lady sing, bitch. It's over when the fat lady sing. So, listen what I'm telling you. Or you're hiding it so I don't have it. Whatever. So that you could try to humiliate me or show me to people when I don't have it. Well, yeah, make sure you show the motherfuckers when I do get it, too. Make sure. And there's nobody left, because what I'm telling you is they don't want to pay for their crimes, or they don't want to see you do good, or they don't want to know that they was wrong. That if somebody would have just gave you a portion of your money to start your life with, you would have showed these motherfuckers out. They want to show you people that worked 30 years to get a little money. And then say, look at me now, whatever. When if you had yours 30 days ago, you'd have changed your life and all kind of motherfuckers' life. So that's the difference between, you know, a real people that's supposed to have this and those people. But they don't even want to get you the chance to see it. But they're not the ones that's the boss. They don't make the decisions. And I said the way I'm about to be doing my videos is just, I'm not changing it. Nope. Because if you change it to me trying to like wimp out or sitting on here like I'm whining or something, no, I'm telling your ass, I'm telling you like it is. I'm telling the people what you not saying. You don't like that. I'm gonna keep doing my videos the way that I'm doing it. Cause I don't want to sound like one of these whiny people. They over here doing this, that. No, thank you. We're gonna set that shit down and keep on moving. We got the Vine here, seeking out information that will be help to you. So we got like I can't imagine that somebody went into a whole town of people that seen you grow up and they was able to say something to these people and they believe something, like this person been a serial killer or something since they was a baby, and people like, for real, like that just don't work like that, you know. So like I said, these people are already in some other video game, or they're already in something. That shit don't have nothing to do with me. Okay, well, whatever. You know, it's not help. I'm still able to walk out here, smoke a cigarette, sit on my deck, go to the park if I want to, get something to eat, get dressed if I want to for the day, whatever this is. If I don't want to, I'm still, like, you're not going to be, you get what I'm saying? What you thought? If I heard enough tarot readers saying that somebody need to make sure they take a shower twice a day, that I'm going to say, twice a day, let me get a shower. I'm going to say, fuck you, and I might skip 2 days. You get what I'm saying? Because you're not running shit over here. Okay? You ain't even got the quality or caliber of nigga that would even be able to fuck with me, even if I didn't take a shower all year. You don't got that motherfucker that can run up over here and be in that caliber. If that's what the fuck you doing. You understand? Yeah. So we got angel in reverse, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. So this illegal investigation, somebody didn't protect you. Somebody didn't protect you during some kind of illegal investigation here. They let these people do something. And we got a feather here. Someone you know is undependable and insecure. Wait, insecure. Insecure. Yeah, this is what they say. Um, and a feather in reverse. Um, a feather or a father figure is in reverse. Okay. We got a battery problem. Plans failed. With this warning thing to make somebody's battery messed up, my battery just died in my car. In local previ, pri, pre, um, somebody could have said that somebody's not dependable or something. Somebody could have lied, okay? Somebody that you could look at as a father, they could have lied about your box. You will receive a gift. They could have lied about your box, your body count. I don't know. And now, but whoever this is, they lie so you don't get this gift. What is the gift though? Because you don't want anything. Queens can't even take a gift from any old body. Maybe this feather offered you a gift. Maybe this is not a gift. Maybe this could be bride money. And then somebody came and stick their leg or their penis in somebody. I don't know. Or their finger. Constructive criticism. I don't know. Somebody is a foe. So there's a foe saying maybe you should accept. This is karmic ending 1010, bitch. I'm not going to play with y'all. I know what you are. These are soul suckers and all this other shit. I know what the fuck y'all is. This is a foe trying to give you some kind of... Somebody gonna try to make you do something the hard way. These bitches got new bodies. With a new Barbie head popped on. The head is like the dollar store Barbie, and the body is like a Barbie. So you got a brick house energy, but you got the bobblehead, or you got the Barbie from the Dollar Tree popped on top of your head, and these bitches ain't even thinking straight. You're not even thinking. There's nothing in there. You're not even thinking brand. These Barbies. They got the brand body, but they don't have the brand brain. Like, and motherfuckers is trying to compare us to this. Yeah, somebody is a younger male, or this could be the younger male version of your father. This is a foe. Again, you got this flag post. This is about somebody's daddy or who your real people is. Somebody's last name is Post. Okay? Somebody's last name is Post. Listen. For real. Younger man, with the lady with the dog, this could have something to do with these neighbors here. Sin. Somebody's sin. Cho. Somebody could be Asian, name like Cho or something. It's trying to put themselves above God here. Hold on. I gotta go inside and get some tarot cards. I have the Buffy the Vampire deck, but I want to get another deck. I want to get like another regular tarot deck. Hold on. You know, one thing I want to say too before I get off of here, just in case it take me a little longer to get back. The problem here is that you abuse the child, and you pluck the child's eyes out that needed them throughout in order for them to be abused and stolen from and robbed and killed and harmed several times. You people are gonna burn in hell, okay? You know, you better be glad I can't get my hands on you. You did this. You just the same way they be finding those men like, oh, a man had these girls locked in the basement between the same way. I don't care if it's 1,000 or 1,000,000 under you motherfuckers. That's where you about to be, in jail. So we don't even need to talk about nothing. We just making you uncomfortable because you coming by here, and I'm sure you get uncomfortable when you hear these videos. We just making you uncomfortable about what you did, and we making sure that the people around you know really what you did, not what you went in that house and you said you did. When you came out, everybody said you ready to go. Yeah, come on, man. And they thought I just went in there to get something to drink. No, you went in there, you harmed somebody or something like this. And so this I hope that, yes, this might be that these people, they're getting something processed in one of these other countries to take these people to. And we're not going to feel bad for them. Um, but yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, so we're not gossiping. We're not, this is something that changed the trajectory of many people's lives. It wasn't just mine that got changed with the decisions that these people made to try to steal this crown and block me from this money or whatever this is. This is not just about, these people only think about themselves. Just think about this. If you woke up one day and you found out, you was thinking that the president and the government and everything worked one day, but you found out that you was supposed to be the president 20 years ago or 10 years ago or the youngest president, and that you find out that these people, instead of processing you, they learned a little bit of scrappy stuff about the presidency, and they actually hijacked and stole the presidency, and they just playing in our fucking face. And really, it is some kind of chip that you could get that, but this is something that's godly, or this is something else. And when all they had to do was come teach you a couple things and then plug you in to this data or give you your new Ace of Cups, and you would have been ready to be president. But everybody wanted to look and see what's in that Ace of Cups before they give it to you. It's a secret between you and God and what you're supposed to be building here. These people is gone. You're gone. You're out of there. There is no more presidents. We haven't had a real president in a long time. It's no more. It's no more. China and them up in there. These motherfuckers, Philippines is up in there. All the third world countries is up in there. And that's why you don't have to expect nothing. And this is okay because you rejected your Messiah here in America. So everybody's going to get what they're going to get. And at the end of the day, I don't even think I'm about to be around to see the rest of it. When they get bad enough, they're going to feel haunted. You're going to wake up. The nation is going to be nothing like it's supposed to be or something like this. And then you're going to be calling for God or something like this. And we're about to be up out of here. Because you thought you knew what God was and what somebody couldn't be because something like this. And that's what this is looking like to me. This is a whole bunch of hackers that found out some system that they was running that was like a God server. And they think that that's it, that there's no more God. Or they looked and they seen that you was God. And these people like, I grew up around this person. Ain't shit special about her. I'm about to take the position. Okay? Whatever they building with ain't nothing but mine already anyway. Because these was already my gifts that the crown gave me to be around me when I was growing up as toys or something like this. Even though I treated them like real people and like family, I didn't know. And I probably wouldn't have treated them no different unless I seen something different. But at the end of the day, whatever you producing is still mine. It's like I get a chicken and then the chicken start hatching some eggs and they got $50 million crystal encrusted eggs coming out. I don't know how this happened. Shit. And somebody like, nah, yeah, we all went to get chickens. I got 5 and you got 6. But no, I was about to pick that one. I don't give a fuck what you about to pick. That's mine. You know what I'm saying? Mm-mm. There is no competition. There is no competition. Everything mine. All the kids. Imagine them going to another state trying to produce something and building a whole nother village. Motherfucker, that's mine too. Where you think you was going? Mm-hmm. Hold on, let's go get I gotta get the other deck.